Happy spring. This is Terry White, again with Design Your Life with Terry White, and I thought maybe I would be remiss if I didn't do a couple of quick arrangements out of the garden. There's not a ton blooming right now, but there's enough that I feel like I can inspire you to create your own arrangements. What I've got here is a wine box, and I lined it with Reynolds foil to make it waterproof, and then I put wet oasis in it.
Nice.
You can see the oasis. And I had a broken pot. I call this my broken pot number. Simple, on moss, sort of at a cantilevered at an angle. And then I'm just going to take some of the things from the garden that were blooming today. And again, I prefer a vegetative style arrangement where I do it the way they grow. And so I'm going to make a Chinese snowball bush. That's what these are. They will, when they're mature, they'll be about this big and white. But I love when they are in this stage. And I'm just going to make my little hydrangea bush. I have a few ranunculus left. Not many. I'm going to have to handle them really quite gingerly because they are shedding. Ranunculus are one of my favorite flowers. They're just not a really, really wonderful thing to have in Nashville's climate. They don't like to get quite as hot as we tend to get. And then, of course, my friends, the ranunculus, the hellebores, sorry. And we're just gonna make another little bush of a hellebore over here. And I'm also going to tell you when I finish this arrangement, it's hard for me to do two things at once, but I'm going to finish this arrangement and then I'm going to show you how to propagate hellebores. Really one of the easiest things. And if you have hellebores, you know what I'm talking about. It's not hard for them to reseed around their plants, but they're also fairly easy to take the seeds from them, very, very, very simple, and cast them wherever you want to have a wonderful little hellebore thing. And what I'm going to show you up close here are the little seed pods. These have already formed the seed pods. Generally, they will have 4. You wait till they get really just slightly tan, slightly brown, and if you squeeze them, the seeds will all pop out into your hand. And I just sort of scar the soil, spread them, a little soil, maybe a little mulch, but really, really quite easy.
Nice.
But just in a few minutes, we have made a nice little spring garden box centerpiece.
That's gorgeous. You know, I just got a wine delivery and I have a box and we were like, what are we going to do with this box? And I tucked it away and now I'm going to make an arrangement. This is so
Never
inspiring.
ever get rid, if you're lucky enough to get your wine in a box, never.
Beautiful.
And then the second thing I'm going to show is just, art for the moment, flowers for the moment. These are big box store orchids. These are kind of my favorite because they're green to yellow. And the only thing I do when I bring them home is take them out of those hideous ceramic pots. And I put them in terracotta pots for this particular show. And then I've got, I think, 2 bags of lemons. And I'm just going to...
How easy is that? Wow.
Just going to scatter lemons. And you see how simple. People really believe that, you know, a flower arrangement or a little bit of serendipity takes a lot of money, a lot of time. All it takes is your creativity. Thank you for watching. Happy spring, happy planting. Hope you have a wonderful summer.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Design Your Life with Terry White. And if Terry has inspired you to create your own spring display, we would love to see the pictures. So send us a message on Instagram at veryterrywhite. Stay tuned for a little blooper.
Hi, just a little behind the scenes trick. If you have Terry into your house to do an arrangement or 2 or 3, you need one of these. This is how I clean up and don't cause complete disharmony.
Hey, ding. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more of Terry's inspiring ideas, hit subscribe. That will notify you of more videos to come. And thanks again for watching.